Okay guys, welcome to my next elite level guide. In this video today we're looking at the elite level 64 around Norway. Okay, so we're going to be using the RUF RGT8 in this elite level unlock, and a point to note for this track is be smooth and as clean as possible, and you should make it pretty easy. Okay, so we're starting the lap now, flat out in 5th gear all the way up the hill, and we're going to aim for the red arrow there. You can see there we want to clip the corner of this bend here, and we're going to aim to stay just right of the middle of the track. We don't want to run to the left here. If we run to the left we're going to understeer wide, as you'll see here now. We stay round about the middle of the track there, and we're now in a perfect position now. You don't want to be on that left hand side. If you're on that left hand side you're going to run wide, so we're going to stay on this part of the track and aim to hit that arrow again there now, skimming the apex again, and then we're getting back into a hard braking zone where we're going to go down into 3rd gear and try and skim onto that grass there. You'll see now as we carry it on in a minute. We're going to skim that grass and hold the rest. We don't want to be too aggressive. We're going to try and keep it smooth as we can around here now. So we're going down into 3rd gear, smooth, and then hard on the power now. And then we're going to pause it here. We want to avoid that curb. That arrow there showing where the curb is. If you hit that curb you're going to spin out. You can see it easier now on this view there. And we're going to aim to hit that apex perfectly now. You see we're going to turn in a little bit early, hard on the power, flat through here, don't lift, just keep flat on 3rd gear. Then we're going to work our way through the gears and we're going to change into 5th gear before we hit this bump here. It'll give us a smoother landing. You'll see now we get a smoother landing and we get a bit of acceleration of it. Now we're coming into a braking zone. We're going to make sure we're turning in before that lamppost there. You want to turn in quite a bit before that and aim to hit the apex again. Okay, so we're going to let it play now. We're going to see, we're just going to skim that apex there, and then down into 4th gear over the gravel, bites us in a bit there, stops us running wide onto the barrier. And then we're going to come into the braking zone again here. As you see there, the change in tarmac, we want to be braking a bit before then. As you can see on the screenshot, I'm pretty much about to brake there on this screenshot. And we're going to go down into 3rd gear and skim over the grass on the left and avoid running wide. We want to keep on the tarmac on the exit here, you see, on the grass, and then we just avoid that little sign there, the 30 miles per hour sign. Keeps the speed all the way through the tunnel. And now we're going to get into a pretty tricky bend. Okay, so we're coming into the tricky bend here now. We're going to pause it round here, and you can see there on the left there's a nice pole there that we can use as a turning in point and a little bit of a lifting off point. We're not going to brake too hard, we're just going to lift off, keep it in 5th gear for the first part of the entry. As you see here, we're going to avoid the apex a bit and stay in the middle of the track, then down into 4th gear and power through the bend, and then we get into the braking zone. That little shed there on the left, we want to keep that in view so that we know we're braking at the right point. So we're braking just pretty much just about where the screenshot's taken. And then we're going to brake and turn tight into this apex, so you can turn really tight into that and then jump over the bridge, and then as soon as you land you want to be lifting off and getting ready to turn in tight on that apex there. Just skimming over the grass again gives us the ability to power out the bend and stop it running wide. You'll see here, skim on the gravel, then we can get hard on the power in 3rd gear, keeping it in 3rd gear, just feathering the throttle a bit through this bend, not too aggressive, then skimming the apex there, you see again. Then we're going to go into 4th gear and we're going to skim both these apexes and try and straight line it as much as possible. You can go more over than what I did here, but to keep it safe and avoid a corner cut, I just skimmed both of them pretty much. The last one I take a bit more off, but you can see there we get away with it. And then over the jump, be careful on that jump, landing can be tricky. Okay, so we've got the braking point there now on this screenshot there. The first gold tree on the left is where we want to be braking, and we want to turn in quite tight and go over the gravel, as you'll see now when I play it. When we do this, we're going to go into 3rd gear, over the gravel, and then into 2nd gear, and we don't want to be on the power. We want to just lift off, wait for it to straighten up, and then hard on the power when you know the rears aren't going to be spinning up. That's going to give you the most pull out of the bend. It's really important because it's quite long straight to the finishing line, and it can gain you at least half a second by getting that exit right. So we're going to carry on all the way over the line for a 1 minute 35.364. Okay guys, I'm going to leave you with the far cam view now for you to watch all the way through without the pauses. If you'd like to leave a like and a subscribe, I'll be really grateful. Thanks for watching guys.